Hi, today I'm just going to talk about my introduction channel, and this is the clearest lighting I can get with my webcam, because I know I hated it when people either wore makeup or their webcams were really blurry, so you didn't really know how bad a skin they had or if it really did improve as much as it looks like on the camera. So this is the clearest I can get, and if there ever is a time when I find my webcam isn't showing how true to my skin really is, then I will post pictures. Anyway, enough with the quality. I'm just going to be talking about what I'm going to be doing with this channel, and it's going to be, well, this video specifically is just going to be answering common questions about Accutane, my history on acne, and I'll give you a nice close-up of my skin. Yay! It's just going to be, my improvement for my acne with Accutane. So what Accutane is Accutane isn't really the proper name, it's just one of those names that's easier to say. Accutane is the brand of a medication called isoretinoin, and I'll put that on my top, which is why I went like that, and the pronunciation, since my top's black. And it is kind of like how we say Kleenex instead of a tissue, when Kleenex really is actually the brand of a tissue. What else can I say about that? Accutane is like a very, very high doses of vitamin A, which is why you need to get blood drawn monthly. And if you don't like needles and you don't like getting your blood drawn, I wouldn't suggest this because it's monthly, because it is dangerous when you take vitamin at really high doses, which is kind of why Accutane works. So how does Accutane work? Yes, if you've seen other videos, or maybe you haven't, that's just fine, it reduces the sebum glands. The sebum gland is the glands that that create oil. You're going to be really dry initially. That's how it works. You're going to be dry. It's going to dry everything up, and that's really the cure for. That's how Accutane works. In really simple terms, it dries the hell out of you, and you will actually. That's why you have to change your routine, because you're not going to be an oily face anymore. So I put, how long are you on Accutane for? And no, Accutane's not just a biotic that you take every day until you're, you don't just take it every day for the rest of your life. It's a 6-month trial. Some people get it off in 3 months, which is very rare, but 6 months is pretty much the average person. And sometimes it does come back after those 6 months, and what you do then is you go on another trial 3 months after you finished your first trial. And most of the time it doesn't go away. Most people do get rid of it within their first trial, so don't worry too much about that. Okay, so next I have side effects. And I know that most people on here talk about short-term side effects, like dry mouth, and I actually have a booklet that I shall take out for you. Okay. So here's the Accutane booklet I got, and there's a whole bunch of side effects, and beside the side effects, there's percentages of what you are going to get the side effects. So I'm going to read them off super fast for you, so you're not bored. Hold on. Hold your horses. Okay. Right here. Okay. So let's see how good my webcam is. Okay. You can kind of see it. It says, the first one, it says, what can you expect? And it says chapped lips, and you can't really see the percentages. It says underneath chapped lips. And no, it says 96% will get chapped lips. It says 55% will get redness on the face. That is different from acne. Dry nose, 51% will get dry nose. So inside their nose, I did not intentionally try to make my nose there. I just meant you will get, not you will, 55% of people will get, 51% will get, dry inside the nose. Dry, itchy skin. So like I said, it does dry the crap out of your skin, but some people most people, it's not going to be itchy. It's not going to be like dandruff and you're going to want to scratch your face. But it does say this does happen to 30% of people. You will want to scratch your face because it's itchy. Inflammation of eyelids. Now this one scared me a little bit because, I don't know, I don't like anything going wrong with my eyes. And it says 19% of people get inflammation on the eyelids and joint pain. So if you do excessive exercise and you're going to be prone to joint pain, you probably will get joint pain. That's 13%. Hair thinning, that's scary because I have a lot of hair. And that says 13% also. And it says dry eyes, 11%. But for dry eyes, you could probably just put in eye drops. So yeah, those are the side effects that it mentions, and those are all short term. I just want you guys to realize that short term just means it's not going to be permanent for the rest of your life. When you go off of it, it will stop. I specifically asked him about long term, and he said that there wasn't any recordings of long term. That's all he said. He was kind of vague, but it made me feel better because he wasn't all like, oh yeah, there was recorded this, because he's like, we've been doing it since 1980 and there hasn't been anyone that's taken it since then. They got old and they had like a surprise, problem from Accutane. Okay, so now I'm just going to give you a close-up of my skin. Okay, how am I going to do this? I get clear bumps on my forehead and I get little red bumps on my cheeks. And I get cystic acne every once in a while. This is his cystic acne healing. And I swear I get cystic acne maybe like every 5 months. It's not a recurring thing. I have lots of little red bumps on my cheeks. Okay, so I'm gonna do this because it's right there. Okay, can you see that? See all those little red things? That is my skin, unfortunately. I don't have anything on my nose, so I'm gonna go on the other side of the tracks. Okay, there we go. And that's my other side of my face. Okay, so foundation routine on for picture day. Because where's my picture? Okay, so this is this year's picture for grade 12. And as you can see, I didn't get Photoshop because I didn't want to pay like $5 to have my face look clear. So I'm like, I'm going to do some hardcore makeup. And as you can tell, I still have a dewy finish to my skin, on my cheek and on my forehead. And it looks like I have nothing. I'm getting a really annoying glare. Yeah, so that's what I would look like with clear skin. It really pisses me off. No makeup in my videos unless it's like a foundation routine. I'm not going to do that to you guys. I'm not going to wear any mascara. I'm not going to wear anything. I'm going to make me look like me. I'm going to make it. I want you guys to see the true progression of my acne.